think you've got a best friend, ask yourself, could you raise a duck with them? Because Joey and Chandler made it work on Friends, letting everybody know just how deep their bond ran.
I'm not gonna miss you helping me out with money. The only thing that I'm gonna miss is you.
But were they just as close off-screen? Matthew Perry, the actor who won millions of hearts worldwide with his portrayal of Chandler, suddenly passed away on October 28, 2023. He was found dead in his home in Los Angeles.
TMZ reports the actor was found dead today at a Los Angeles area home of an apparent drowning in a backyard jacuzzi.
And nobody had been prepared to deal with his loss. He was only 54 years old, and his funeral brought together the Friends cast, including Aniston, Kudrow, Schwimmer, Cox, and Matt LeBlanc. They were all there to bid him a heartfelt farewell, but none of them had said anything about what they were feeling yet. Perry was the closest to his co-stars from Friends.
I mean, wouldn't you say of the people in the cast so far, your favorite is me?
Yeah.
They knew him better than anyone else in the world could. Naturally, everybody waited for Matt LeBlanc, his on-screen best friend in the shape of Joey Tribbiani, to talk about his emotions at the time. For a while, there was no word from him either, and boy, did it leave fans confused. They wondered if the two had really shared a bond off-screen and contemplated if LeBlanc even felt the blow of Perry's sudden departure from the world. But he surely did. He was just taking his time processing the loss of a friend. LeBlanc turned out to be the first cast member from Friends to honor his dear co-star, and when he finally spoke about it, he left everyone close to tears.
This is sort of closing of a chapter in all of our lives. I had no friends, you guys were my friends, but you guys made me smile. Yeah, it was very emotional to see.
2 weeks after Perry's death, LeBlanc poured his emotions into a tribute on his Instagram. And the fact that he posted snapshots capturing the essence of their friendship on the set of the beloved NBC sitcom left everyone heartbroken for the poor guy. It finally made sense just how deeply LeBlanc had felt the loss of his co-star, and you simply won't believe what this man had to say. Not only did he say his goodbye, but throughout his post, he expressed profound gratitude for their shared experiences. It radiated warmth and nostalgia, reminiscing on the cherished moments that defined their bond for several years. He wasn't shy to admit that the thought of Perry would always make him smile, no matter what. LeBlanc knew exactly how to commemorate Perry's presence on and off the screen with his words, honoring their friendship as an invaluable treasure.
Maddie, well, I asked everybody else to tell me about...
He spoke with all the affection he had in his heart, and everybody who came across the post felt the loss that Matt was feeling. Plus, his heartfelt message concluded with a lighthearted joke about a pending $20 owed, a tender touch to an otherwise heavy tribute. Now, this isn't your ordinary on-screen friendship. LeBlanc and Perry were a big deal. The enduring bond between the two earned them an esteemed place among television's most cherished buddy pairs. Think about it. Could you portray a friendship so real and extraordinary if you didn't share that bond with the person off-screen as well? Their friendship also shined when the Friends cast had a reunion in 2021 for the HBO Max Friends, the reunion special. It was marked by joyous banter and lighthearted moments, offering an exclusive glimpse into the timeless bond they shared.
I felt like I was gonna die if they didn't laugh. And it's not healthy, for sure.
Rekindling the same spirit that captured the hearts of millions. While most of the cast members were present at this reunion, LeBlanc and Perry were the ones to stand out. In a nostalgic moment, the two envisioned their Friends characters' journey in the present day. Can you believe that 2 decades have passed since the show came to an end? But LeBlanc envisioned Joey Tribbiani steering a chain of sandwich havens, to which Perry playfully quipped about Joey relishing every creation. Building on this banter, LeBlanc, with a twinkle in his eye, made it even better. He humorously suggested a dinosaur-themed sandwich shop, an extension of their light-hearted jokes. The mention of a Bronto burger also added an extra layer of playful imagination to their shared bond. Switching gears to Chandler Bing's hypothetical life trajectory, Perry envisioned Chandler as a devoted father figure and a masterful wordsmith in the realm of comedy.
Can we get a little more hammering during my interview? Just a couple more hammers?
Perry's insight added depth to Chandler's persona, envisioning a nurturing and creatively inclined life path for the character he so brilliantly portrayed. Engaging in a heartfelt exchange with people, LeBlanc delved into the emotions sparked by their collective reunion. His sentiments encapsulated the profound joy and familiarity of reuniting with his friends' castmates, evoking a sense of timelessness and a flood of cherished memories. But what about the rest of Perry's co-stars? In the raw and tough times after his passing, the lead stars from Friends united to share their heartbreak in a joint statement. In it, they asked for space to deal with this staggering loss. Their message to people on October 30th expressed their devastation as they explained how they were more than just co-stars. They had become a family, and after his unexpected death, they all had a lot to say. But for the time being, they needed to grieve and process this enormous loss together. They all promised to share more when they were ready. In the meantime, their thoughts and prayers were with Perry and his family. Now, all of this raised several questions in the minds of fans all over the world. Why was it so difficult for his co-stars to talk about his death? It led several to wonder about how he died. After all, the records stated that the cause of his passing is deferred as they continue to investigate further. Was it really a natural death or something else entirely? Initial tests showed no presence of meth or fentanyl in his system at the time. Most of his fans knew that Perry, despite his triumphs on screen, grappled with addiction, which he courageously detailed in his memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing.
You start with a thunderclap. Hi, my name is Matthew, and I should be dead.
The actor openly discussed how fame fueled these battles, and he reflected on how fans could tell from his appearance in different seasons if he was struggling. In a note, Friends co-creator Marta Kaufman mentioned that Perry sounded cheerful during their last chat. She said that his loss was unjust, and without a doubt, that is the sentiment that most fans echo.
He was in a really good place.
Soon, you might get to hear more about his death through his other co-stars. But until then, a lot will remain in the dark. What do you think about the bond between LeBlanc and Perry? Do you think they were as tight as they say? Let us know in the comments.